Hello, welcome to another episode of In the Glow. I'm Deborah Kilgore, Director of Educational Programs.
And I'm Shaylee Heindel, the National Education Manager. And today we are talking about
clinical niacinamide 20% treatment. And I mean, I'm already in love with niacinamide, so I'm just kind of melting over this.
So is Paula.
Yes. Oh, God. I think Paula could bathe in it. So this product, the 20% niacinamide, really was the brainchild of Paula. You know, most people know that she loves it. She really saw improvement with her sebaceous hyperplasia and enlarged pores. And so since we have a lab right on site here, Paula said, double that strength. Let me try it. Let me play around with it. And she never looked back. I mean, she immediately fell in love and saw really good results. And that's really how this product came about.
I love it. It's so innovative. And I think definitely one of the, if not the first, products on the market with such a high concentration, especially one that you can find over the counter.
Exactly.
Super easy to use, super easy to incorporate. Don't let the clinical name scare you. Clinical just means it's a bit more targeted, it's a bit more intensive, but we'll kind of walk you through deciding which of our niacinamide products is best for you, either our 10% booster, the clinical 20% niacinamide treatment, or even just starting with our simple skin balancing toner.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that toner. It's great. So let's talk about a couple of points. So first of all, clinical, I think that was a good point, because clinical is a collection of products, but it's not like resist or skin balancing or skin recovery.
Yeah.
It's kind of a collection of products on its own, and you can think of them almost as bolt-on products. So you can bolt a clinical product onto your resist routine or your skin recovery routine, and it's really targeting advanced signs of aging and concerns.
Yeah, or even, and not just aging, but if you have really stubborn under eye concerns, you go with the clinical. That could be fine lines and wrinkles, sure, but could also be loss of hydration, loss of firmness. With the clinical 20% niacinamide, we're taking it a little bit further and not just targeting uneven skin tone and enlarged pores, but really delving deeper for folks that struggle with kind of orange peel texture skin, signs of aging like sagging in the skin or loss of firmness. This can even help improve your skin's hydration a bit more effectively than the 10% niacinamide, but that's where the clinical name comes into play. So really advanced concerns, sure, you could jump right in with the clinical 20%, but if you're just getting started, 10% niacinamide boosters got your back.
Exactly. And niacinamide, also called B3, so vitamin B3, it's a water-soluble vitamin. This formula, if you're familiar with our 10% booster, you know it's a liquid. This is kind of a cross between a liquid and a gel formula.
It's a bit silkier too because of that kind of liquid gel hybrid, I would say.
Yeah.
It's still really easy to mix in with another product should you choose to, although this one, in my opinion, is a little bit easier to apply on its own than the 10% booster, which is just straight up, water-like fluid.
Exactly.
This one also has a couple additional ingredients that you won't find in the 10% niacinamide booster. That would include purslane, which I found out is a succulent. So I could put the thing on my counter and my
Maybe you could. Maybe you could.
Thinking outside the box, JK, I'm going to leave it to the lab.
A great soothing ingredient.
Absolutely. And it can also help fortify your skin with a lot of different minerals, some fatty acids in there, some vitamins A, C, and E. Lots of good stuff in that purslane. And it's also got
acetylglucosamine.
I think they both got that.
I think they do. You're right.
But the reason why we have it in both is because it's such a good ingredient for helping to deliver that niacinamide a little bit more effectively in the skin. It's also got some really great kind of partner benefits with the niacinamide to help refine enlarged pores, help with signs of irritation and sensitivity. This also has, let's see what else, camellia in it. So lots of really good antioxidants in there, really loaded with vitamin E. So much good stuff.
And I know some of our customers are going to use both. It is perfectly fine to kind of mix and match and alternate the two based on your needs.
I love that too. Yeah, this could be your everyday. This could be a couple times a week. I mean, both of these products are good for 12 months after you open them.
Yeah,
so there's no rush. They're also really fantastic to take down on your neck, décolleté, backs of your hands.
Absolutely.
Loaded with antioxidants, so you're going to get that extra bit of defense throughout the day. Wear it underneath your sunscreen. And they're also going to help refine the appearance of various signs of aging like we've been talking about.
I mean, some of the things, fortifying the skin's barrier, helps with that rough, bumpy texture. It's a great antioxidant as well. I know one of the questions we might get is, can you use niacinamide with vitamin C?
Oh,
absolutely, you can. And actually, they're kind of a powerhouse pair. The same would go for retinol, too, because I think that question might come up. Can you use niacinamide with retinol?
Yeah.
And we say yes.
Absolutely,
the thumbs up.
You can. Yeah, we could geek out about kind of the reason why. That's a really common myth out there, but suffice to say, we've done an amazing job with our lab to help make sure that this product and anything that we formulate with niacinamide or vitamin B3 is perfectly safe to use with vitamin C. And in fact, we have vitamin C in both of these products.
Exactly.
Because they work better together.
Yeah, totally agree.
We've had one question, which is, would using the 20% niacinamide yield stronger results than using the 10% niacinamide?
Again, if somebody really has kind of stubborn, like, lax or enlarged pores or sagging pores, or what we describe as kind of orange peel skin, and it really is like, what is orange peel skin? Just like it sounds.
Yeah.
You think of that kind of rough, bumpy texture, kind of the larger pores. The 20%, yes, will give you some better improvement over this. I would recommend people, if you're new to niacinamide, start here, give it a try and see what kind of results that you get. But if you've used these, you love what niacinamide can do for skin and you want more, then that's where you would maybe insert this clinical product or mix and match the two.
And I kind of think of niacinamide the same way I think about when somebody's starting with retinol. So starting off with, let's say, our clinical 1% retinol treatment straight out the gate, might not yield the best results. It might be too strong, or you might not actually need something that's that targeted. You might be able to start with a 0.1%, like in our intensive wrinkle repair retinol serum. See how that works for you. Start to see the results there, and then build up maybe to a 1% level from there, depending on how advanced your concerns are, or maybe how persistent or stubborn they are. You really don't know how stubborn they are until you start a little bit lower, and then that gives you room to gradually build up if they are a little more tenacious.
Yeah, stronger or higher percentage doesn't necessarily mean it's for everybody.
Absolutely.
And this product doesn't replace this product in any way. So I think that we have groups of consumers where each of these products are going to fit for them.
We can almost arrange it like
right.
starting from like beginner level niacinamide with our skin balancing pore reducing toner, moving up to the 10% niacinamide booster, and then going really heavy duty with niacinamide with our new clinical 20% niacinamide treatment.
Yeah, and that's where, our client services, those of you familiar with our client services team, that's where they're really so great at coming in to help kind of navigate all of our products and guide you to that perfect routine for you. So.
Just had one more question.
Oh, yeah.
About how to kind of incorporate it into routine, like what step it would be. Can you mix it with other serums and
a
other
great
boosters?
question. Yeah.
I mean, generally speaking, the Paula's Choice routine, I guess, if you will, cleanse, toner is optional, exfoliant. You can then follow with a product like the 20% niacinamide. And then you'd use like your daytime moisturizer with SPF or your nighttime moisturizer. You can use it alone. You could mix it with some other products. I think Shaylee was mentioning the texture.
Yeah.
Depending on what product you want to mix it with.
Yeah, as long as you're not mixing it in with anything containing sunscreen, that should generally be pretty safe. And if you want to incorporate it into your routine where maybe you're already using another treatment or different serums in that post-exfoliant pre-moisturized step, then just make sure you're layering the products from thinnest to thickest texture. So in the case of this product, it's got a really lightweight, silky gel fluid texture. So in most cases, it'll go first in your set of treatments, but play around with it, mix it in, layer it. Do what you gotta do to just get it on your face.
Get it on your skin. Your skin just loves it. And you could use it all over, or you could use, I know myself personally. You know, you have those stubborn, kind of enlarged pores in key areas of your face. You could use it as a spot treatment, or you could use it all over.
Oh, that's a good call. I haven't even thought about that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Or even a milia. Not that it's going to exfoliate away the milia or, you know, like white bumps that we see on our skin, but because it is such a great pore regulating ingredient, you might see some additional benefits if you're pairing that with a salicylic acid or BHA first.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Okay.
Bye.